The displaced families west of Lahj live in difficult living conditions as they suffer from lack of food and drinking water. On the other hand, some tents were not spared from the fires, which caused the displacement of some families. This report has more details.
The threat of the humanitarian crisis in Aitara camp haunts the displaced people and their homes. The conditions of the Yemeni crisis and the devastation it left behind has caused a great impact on the lives of the displaced after they left their homes. Amin Kulayb, a Yemeni citizen who lives with his wife and his 6 children, was forced to leave his village in Al Hudaydah Governorate years ago and live in a tent in Lahj Governorate.
I was displaced from Hudaydah Governorate to Qataba. Then the war ravaged everything there, so I had to come here to Lahj Governorate. We've been on Aitara camp for 6 months now, and we are suffering a lot from hunger, starvation, and the poor quality of the tents.
The suffering inside this camp was not limited to women and men, but also included the child Asil, who was subjected to some injuries as a result of the fire that destroyed his family's tent a few days ago, and his mother was unable to find medicine.
We were displaced from a camp in Hudaydah Governorate. I came here with my children to have a proper living, but we keep facing one tragedy after another, between fires, heavy rain, starvation, or thieves, who come in and steal all our belongings. No one is helping us during this hard time. We're living amid very difficult and devastating circumstances.
More than 300 families were displaced from their homes years ago to Qataba before they come here. Shortage of food and unsafe water for drinking, tents exposed to fire and rains, and families living in the open. This is the condition of the camp in which citizens have pursued refugee. The displaced people expressed the misery that they live in, but their choice of displacement came as a result of the war that the Houthi militia imposed on them and destroyed their homes. Aitara camp is not the only one whose displaced people suffer from the misery of living. Tens of kilometers away, displaced families suffer from homelessness and hunger in Lahj camps.
2 months ago, we were exposed to a huge fire that burned all the containers. Then 2 days ago, another fire broke out here in the camp, and as you can see, everything was destroyed. We asked for other tents to protect our families and children, and they got us new ones. However, a group of people came, burned our tents, and stole everything we have, including the water containers.
The current humanitarian crisis inside this camp is the largest since their displacement, while starvation, famine, and violations practiced in the tents threaten the lives of many women and children.